with me. I want you and need you to be.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Nisi and this is Budget with Nisi. Today we are getting into our map challenge, okay? This game is so exciting to me, learning about the different states and where they're located, what states they're next to, and all of the things, okay? All right, so this is our main map and we are pulling stickers from this map to add to this map, and we have our wheel that's going to tell us what state we will be adding. I also have my legend right here that tells us how much each state is worth. And so again, A through I is going to be $3, J through R is going to be $2, S through Z is $1, and if we pick a state with the vowel A, E, I, O, U, we're going to add an additional $1. If we get an ocean, $5. Any symbols are $2. Lakes are also $2, okay? And so we have $20. We're doing our normal, regular, schmegular $20. And so I'll load that over here on my calculator so we can keep up. And let's get it. Let me turn this up. I love the spinning wheel. Arkansas. And so Arkansas is right here. Arkansas is next to Oklahoma. It's also kind of close to, it's very close to Texas. It looks like it's about 2 states away from Alabama. And so I have been to Arkansas. I traveled there many times, but they were for work. They were work business trips. Let's just say that. And so let me grab Arkansas. And since Arkansas start with the A, we normally would say $3 for Arkansas, but we are going to add $1 to make it $4 for Arkansas. And so Arkansas is, okay, let me see. That's Alabama. Okay, let me pull this closer so I can see exactly where Arkansas is. Arkansas is right here. So Arkansas is above Louisiana and close to Mississippi, right across from Tennessee. So it's right here. And so I don't know about y'all, but I have like been definitely visiting all of these states right up in here. So yes, that is Arkansas, and we are going to add a whopping $4 to Arkansas. So I'm going to minus 4 on my calculator, and it leaves us with $16. And so, all right, so let's give this a quick spin. South Dakota. Have definitely not visited South Dakota. Have you visited South Dakota? Let me know. So South Dakota is right here, and it is $1. It's worth $1 on our legend. And so it is right here. So it looks like it's right here, if I'm looking at that correctly. So let's go ahead and pull it from here. And so South Dakota is below North Dakota. It's above Nebraska. It's close to Minnesota and also Iowa and Wyoming and Montana. So it is surrounded by all of those great states, okay? And so North Dakota is right here, and so South Dakota is right here. Let me pull this closer so I can make sure I'm placing it where it should go. All right, so that is South Dakota. Let me get that in there really good so hopefully it will not come off. All right, so that is South Dakota, and that is worth $1. Let me take $1 off, and we are at $15. So let's go ahead and give this a spin. Nebraska, that is definitely the Midwest. So Nebraska on our legend is worth it's worth $2. So let's minus $2, and it leaves us with $13. So let's grab Nebraska. Nebraska, we just talked about Nebraska. It is literally right below South Dakota, okay? So this is going to be an easy placement. Nebraska goes right. Let me pull this closer so I can just make sure that I am in the right place. And so this is Nebraska. It literally fits right in there. Push it down to make sure it's in there really, really good and doesn't move. All right. All right, so did I mark that off? Did I take $2 off? Y'all, I don't know. I don't know. I am going to take it off. I'm going to minus 2. And that leaves us with the 11. If we didn't, then I'd rather it to be like that. We'll just end up with some extra money. Okay? All right, so let's move forward. I believe I did take that off. I'm not sure though. Let me see. It would have been at 13. It would have been at 15. I feel like I did, but okay. I don't know. South Carolina. All right, so South Carolina is close to me. It is down by Georgia. And so South Carolina is next door to me. And it is right here. It is a very easy placement, which is right there. It fits perfectly into its space. Okay. And though South Carolina is right next to me, guys, I have never been to South Carolina. Wait a minute. Is Hilton? No, that's Georgia. I don't think I've been to, I feel like I have, but if I don't remember, I'm going to say I haven't been to South Carolina, and it is right next door to me. I've driven through there, but I've never stopped and actually spent time in South Carolina. And so South Carolina is worth $1, and so we are going to minus 1, and so we are at 10, and we are going to go ahead and spin again. I'm writing these down, guys, so that I can take them off the map at the end. And Pennsylvania. Okay, I wrote Pennsylvania down. And so Pennsylvania is worth $2. So we will minus 2. And so we are at 8. And so Pennsylvania is over here. Pennsylvania is close to Ohio. It's close to New York. It's close to Connecticut, Maryland, New Jersey, West Virginia, Ohio. So, and it is also close to Lake Herring. Not Lake Herring, guys. Lake Ontario, and also Lake Erie. And so Pennsylvania is up here. Where's Lake Erie? Lake Erie is going to be right here. And so Pennsylvania is right, it stems like right up in here. And so let me grab Pennsylvania. And so Pennsylvania, let me pull the map a little closer because it does have grid lines on it, and it'll help me to make sure I'm placing it in the right place. So Pennsylvania is right here. Let me go get my little thingamajigam. So that's the placement right there for Pennsylvania. It is right here, very close to New Jersey. And all of the things. So it is right there. And that is Pennsylvania. Did I mark that one so I can, okay. So let's go ahead and spin again. I think I took the $2 off. I believe I did. And so Pacific Ocean. All right, so this is ocean is worth $5. So let's go ahead and place our Pacific Ocean. It would go over here. Atlantic Ocean is over here. And so Pacific Ocean is right here. And so it has that little octopus on it. And so we are going to grab it. And we will place it right there. And so that is in there. Let me write it here so that I can remember to take it off. So Pacific Ocean. And so it is worth $5. So let's minus 5. And so we have 3 left. Got that in there pretty good. And so let's go again. We got a lake. We have a lake, guys, and lakes are worth $2. So that's perfect. So $2, let's do lake. Let's see. Do we have Lake Ontario. We can do Lake Erie or Lake Superior. Let's do Lake Superior. It's up here. Let's do Lake Superior. Let's pull Lake Superior out. Lake Superior was right there. It's close to Minnesota and Wisconsin. Okay. So this is Lake Superior. Fits perfectly right there. Okay, so we are going to minus 2. And so we got 1 left. And guys, what I am going to do, since I have been keeping track of this, let me just weigh this out real quick. So Lake Superior is 2, Pacific Ocean was 5, Pennsylvania was 2, South Carolina was 1, Nebraska was 2, South Dakota was 1. And then Arkansas was 4 because it's 3 and then the vowel. So it was 4. And so let me add this up, and this will kind of tell us, did we get something else? What was the very first one? It was not, it was Arkansas. I think we wrote all of them down, just making sure. Yep. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. So we should actually have $3 left. So I think I caught my mistake. So let me put +2. So we should have $3 left. So I fixed my mistake. I'm glad I wrote everything down. And so we still have the $3 left. And so we can spend, let's spin again. We got Maryland. Maryland. Where is Maryland? Okay, Maryland is right there. I see it. It is, and then Maryland is worth $2. Let me write Maryland on here so I can remember to remove it from our map at the end. And so we are going to have $1 left, guys. We can give it a quick spin to see what we're going to get. And then if we don't get what we think we should get, to take off $1, we'll pick something. All right, so if we are looking at Maryland on this map, Maryland is right here. So Maryland is close to Pennsylvania, close to New Jersey, definitely Virginia. And so it is right up here in this little area. And it is this little tiny piece right here. Okay. And so it is one of those other small ones that I'm just like, I can't believe it was that small. But okay. It's cool. It is cool, cool, cool. So Maryland goes there. Maryland fits in perfectly right there. Where's my little pen thing? Let me push it. Because now, guys, now we, come on, get in there without any problems. Oh, it's moving the whole thing. Hold on, hold on, hold. The whole little area is acting up, okay? This whole little area right here. Because that Delaware is too small. I'm trying to get it in here, and I may need my tweezers to place it. However, we do have $1 left. I will fix this off camera and have it ready for you guys next week or the next time we come in here and play. Did I put Maryland down? I did. And so let's spin and see if we can get something for $1. I don't want to take up too much time. And so we got North Dakota, which is worth $2. I think we can fund it another $1. Let's, where's my wallet? Let me see if I have any change dollars. I don't have any dollars in here, but I'll add $1 to it. It won't be an IOU. I got money in another binder. I'll pour that and put that in here, just for the sake of breaking even, okay? And so North Dakota is right here. It is above South Dakota. It is next to Montana and Minnesota, okay? Let's see, let me pull that off. And I'm glad this one is easy to place, okay? Because I am literally having problems with that little section over there, okay? It's like, We ain't gonna make it easy for you. You're gonna have to fight to get this in here. All right, so is it in there? Let me pull this close to me, y'all. Let me see. Trying to fix this one to make sure it is good so that I can get North Dakota in here really good. Because it is acting like it's trying to slide under South Dakota. It's like, whoa. Let me start it at the top first. Oh, I know what it is. I think I know what it is. So Nebraska is not totally, I'm sorry guys if you can't see. I'm trying to fix this. All right, I think I got it. Because this one was a little stuck. Now all of these, because North Dakota, it's like it's in there, but it feels like it is not in there as it should be, and that's only because of this. So I think I fixed it. All right. Y'all, we are at the end of our game today, and so I am going to close us out because I am having some technical difficulties here today with this map, and I'm going to go ahead and fix it off camera because I don't want to take up too much of your time. However, I do thank you for watching. If you are still with me at the end, put something that resembles a map or directions, a state or something below. Let me know what state you're from. That's what I want you to do. Let me know what state you're from in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching and sticking with me through the technical difficulties, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.